Hey, all you jazz fans out there in the night. This is Jimmy Rudolph coming at you live. Not undead, but live from WZMB Jazz at 3. Broadcasting from the historic Tribeca Studios in New York City, the greatest city in the world. And now the greatest city in the world is even greatest cityer, with the reclamation, cleansing, the rededication of our landmark Times Square. Let there be food and drink and pissing in the streets. Let there be Broadway, gridlock, and grindhouse. Let the energy flow, the peeps show, the hose blow, and the wallets go. Because that mugger means business. Times Square, welcome back. Sure, that low-lying fog that blew in soon after the epic zombie kill-off and created a near-impenetrable green canopy 3 stories high put a hink in the schedule. But New Yorkers endured the danger and sickness and put the deuce back together again just in time for the horde of tourists, clamoring for a whiff like the junkies they soon will be. And hey, let's check in with our producer Jamie Bogart, who is broadcasting remotely from Columbus Circle, where busloads of tourists have massed for a celebratory march onto Times Square. Hey, J-Bo.
Yeah, Jimmy, I'm here broadcasting remotely from Columbus Circle, where busloads of tourists have massed for a celebratory march on Times Square.
And?
And what? That's what I'm doing.
I know that's what you're doing. That's why I sent you out. I just told the folks that's what you were doing.
Well, if you told them, what the fuck am I doing here? It's uptown, north, that way. Fucking yokels.
J-Bo, describe the scene.
It's a bunch of yokels in Columbus Circle. I don't know. Half of them are in line at the Carnegie Deli trying to use the can, and the line stretches all the way down to Fifth Avenue. Some of them are getting picked off by zombies. It's cloudy. I don't know.
Excuse me, is the Carnegie Hall that way?
No, that's Central Park. Carnegie Hall is not in Central Park, moron.
Oh, hey, honey, she's a rude New Yorker. Come take my picture.
Oh, you want to see some pixels, asshole?
J-Bo.
This is not my thing, Jimmy. I'm not Craig. I'm Miss Craig.
Just do one interview for local color. That's all.
All right. Hey, you! Get over here. Who the fuck are you?
I'm Jason Barr, from Muncie.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Here, take it all.
Get that smelly leather out of my face and answer the question.
To see Times Square.
Yeah, you fucking lie to me again and I'll,
We're being paid. Airfare, hotel, we even got per diem. Take my watch.
The pay stub, show me. Noreen, Krill.
We wanted to go to Harlem, but Harlem costs money.
This interview is over.
No, please, someone help me.
There you have it, Jimmy. Local color. A whole trail of it. I'm pretty good at this, huh?
We'll check in later. Fans, sightseeing while blinded by fog is not seeing, nor are there sights to not see. If Times Square is ever going to work as a tourist destination, we gotta lose the pea soup. Well, problem solved, and in a way only the Big Apple could pull it off. And with us to explain is the Dean of Engineering at Columbia, Dr. Peter Claptrap. Doctor.
My colleague, Dr. Gorse, and I tried a variety of ways to blow the fog out of Times Square. Choppers, fans, a giant bellows. We even ran through the square with Chinese fans waving. I kept running into that damn George Cohen statue. Regards, my ass.
What was the problem?
The fog is unusually dense and seems to absorb any energy you throw at it. No matter how much wind we created to push the fog, it just laid there, as immovable as a statue of fucking George Cohen.
What makes this fog different?
My colleague is testing samples, but the important question is, how do we move it? The answer came to me as clear as the sound of my skull hitting George Cohen. If you can't push it, pull it. Create a vacuum and suck out the fog like a straw sucks out a mocha frappuccino.
Well, where are we going to find a straw big enough for all that fog?
New York has miles of straws perfect for this job. They're called subways. By blocking the IRT line at strategic points and creating a vacuum, we can pull every speck of that noxious cloud out of Times Square and disperse it into points north.
And while we are mentioning it, a reminder to our listeners, avoid the IRT for your morning commute. You said points north? Well, where's it supposed to go? Well, I guess we'll find out as the vast sucking sound has begun. New York City urban planning has given us a live feed, and that is Ms. Krill speaking.
The rebirth of Times Square, the rightful place for Middle America to come and spend their hard-earned mortgage money. Now, when families and tourists ask where can they go to experience the real New York City, Times Square will be at the front of their minds, while Harlem will have to sit in the back.
And blah, 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 blah. But Dr. Claptrap, where is this fog supposed to go? Dr. Claptrap?
My colleague, Dr. Claptrap, is unavailable right now as we are attempting to quarantine him as he is about to become a zombie.
What? I just spoke to him minutes ago.
Claptrap has gone insane, clamoring for the brains of his grad student. Hit him with the Nobel! The green fog in Times Square is not a fog as it contains no moisture, but rather atomized zombie body parts, such as were created during the zombie kill-off in Times Square. I was just bringing him my report when his eyes rolled up and he began to drew blood. He will be missed once we kill him.
You mean everyone that walked in Times Square, all the construction workers,
We'll zombify. The fog is 17 parts per million zombie. Walking through said fog or running through, waving a Chinese fan and hitting the George Cohen statue will be like inhaling a zombie puppy. Contamination is certain.
But you were running through Times Square, too.
Even now, as I speak, I feel hungry for brains, and soon will attack my grad student. I am taking copious notes of the experience and hope that they will be published in a worthy scientific journal and win a subsequent cash prize for my brains. Brains!
While we're discussing this, listeners should avoid the research facilities at Columbia, as well as the IRT. Well, with us on the line is Ms. Noreen Krill. Ms. Krill, you created the zombie fog with your kill-off and then sent construction workers into the thick of it. Have you got any remorse at all?
None, Mr. Rudolph. This is a happy day for New York.
Yeah, well, I know two researchers who would disagree.
The science on this issue is not clear, and the researchers you cite are zombies themselves, so I think that would suggest they have a bias. 17 parts per million of zombie matter means that there are 983 parts per million of fresh American air and pollution. And a little aerified zombie can be a good thing for Times Square. Let's face it, zombies are what the tourists really want to see, and the zombie pigeons don't poop. Besides, we're pumping out the fog. 2 inches down already. Don't we get any credit for that?
That woman outspins a cyclone. So fans, avoid Times Square, at least till the fog is sucked out, as well as Columbia and the IRT. Jimmy Rudolph here.
You gotta turn that shit off, Jimmy. Tell him, you speak whitey?
Robin from Harlem, calling in on this auspicious day.
This shit ain't suspicious. It's a blatant attack on Harlem, and we will defend ourselves by any means necessary. But what means we supposed to use against zombie fog? Tell that Krill bitch to turn those vacuum tubes off.
Hey, they're just gonna send it up on north.
Man, we up north. And they blockaded the tunnels during the quarantine, so when the fog gets to 125th Street, it's here. The fog's erupting out of the subway. Damn, that shit is green!
Jimmy, something's gone wrong. The manhole cover's all shot up in the air, and the green fog is shooting out, carrying zombie rats in its tunnel.
We got the rats, too.
And it's seeping toward the yokels, who are taking each other's pictures as they zombify.
Wafted right into the Apollo. Damn, we just cleaned that.
The fog is creeping up Central Park West like a sentient slug, devouring anything in its wake.
Jabo, stop. Just stop.
What? I'm describing the scene.
I don't want to hear it. So, fans, avoid Harlem and Columbus Circle and Central Park West, as well as Times Square, Columbia, the IRT. You know what? Stay home today. Put on your slippers, pour some scotch, keep the windows closed, and clean your AC filter once every hour while we sort this out. Here's a little Anthony Braxton to keep you company.